way to make a living, but also one of the biggest contributors to affecting your health. In fact, research shows that work-related stress causes 92% of all mental disorder claims, with productivity losses costing Australian employers a whopping $6 billion a year.
But there's one Aussie who's hoping to change all of that with laughter. When multimillionaire businessman Merv Neal was diagnosed with a rare disease, he devoted his life to helping others, one chuckle at a time. And to tell us more, we welcome Merv Neal to the Daily Edition. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
45, you're a successful businessman, you're a multimillionaire.
Yes.
Then you get told you've got a week to live.
Yes.
Your reaction is to laugh.
Yes, it's actually a thing called... It's not a normal reaction, just in case you're wondering. There was a thing called pathological laughter, and this is when you essentially lose your mind. The brain couldn't compute what had happened. I'd worked so hard to be successful all of my life, and then all of a sudden it changed in a heartbeat, and I just couldn't compute that, so I started to laugh and laugh and laugh.
Yeah, and I guess with a diagnosis like that, you do reassess and reevaluate your life. What was that process?
Well, that process was a 7-month process until the doctor said, you're healthy and well, what are you going to do with your new life? And I'm doing it now. So I wanted to find out more. Why did I get sick in the first place? You know, what is it about men and getting sick? What are we missing? And all the signs were there for years and years. What was with this laughter stuff? They say laughter's the best medicine, but who was out there championing it and saying, you know, well, let's do something about it. Let's research it and let's apply it to business people and to people who are not well. And then I wanted to become a professional speaker. So I joined National Speakers Association because I wanted to travel the world and stand on stages and talk about what I'd learned and what I'd experienced and what I now know. And here I am here, so living the dream.
Yeah.
And what you're doing now is you're a laughter yoga practititioner. So
Yes.
what exactly is that?
That's a process that helps people to laugh, especially when they don't feel like laughing. So if you're not well, main one's focusing on mental illness. If you're depressed or anxious, you don't want to laugh. You know, you're just in a mindset that says laughter's the furthest thing from my mind. So we take them through the laughter yoga process, and it's a process that actually opens them up to embody the laughter, to override the conscious brain that says, I'm not in a good place, I don't want to laugh, but yeah, you need to laugh.
Yeah, I guess when you're a businessman, when you're, attempting to make as much money as you can, I guess laughing maybe wasn't on your priority list, was it? Or was that part of your life before that?
Never. Even my kids said, you never used to laugh, Dad. Why not? So, well, business is serious. And business is even serious now. And as soon as you even say the word serious, the face scrunches up and we go, we're not going to laugh about that because it's serious. So with the laughter, when we take it to organisations, it's just about, can we lighten up a little bit? Can we maybe take a step back from the seriousness? Now, it's important, but what if it wasn't serious?
Yeah.
And that sort of shifts the dynamics of what we do, and then we open them up to a laughter session and we break them open.
Yeah.
It's great.
You're heading into the Workplace Health and Safety Show. You're going to give a talk. Mainly, as you said, it's about men's health.
Yes.
So how do you think men handle mental health issues?
Oh, that's easy, really badly. So we've got to understand what mental health is, and it's not just depression or anxiety. It's a way of... It's a thought process that's driven a lot by our emotions. And boy, are men bad with emotions, understanding them, identifying, and then talking about them and talking through them and expressing them in a positive way. So the laughter has a way of shifting it into a positive mindset where they go into a better place than where they are at the moment.
Yeah, and hopefully there has been a paradigm shift in the society of men out there. But in the workplace, what can employers do, I guess, if we can... It's one thing to make change ourselves, but can employers maybe cite some change and maybe take some action?
Oh, no doubt. And they're doing it now, bless them. They're trying as hard as they can with workplace wellbeing programs. So this is the big buzz at the moment. We had OH&S, occupational health and safety, but we forgot about the health. We just did the safety. And now we're moving into workplace wellbeing programs. And they're essentially putting the H back into OH&S and just being mindful of the health of the person within their organisation rather than just the safety of the person.
What about people's families, people like outside the workplace at home? What can we do to support, I guess, men and their mental health?
Sure. Well, what's interesting is we have a thing called vicarious stress, and that's where we transfer our stress. So, you look pretty good at the moment, but maybe this job gets a bit stressful and you may carry that home and you impart that onto your families. And I work with a lot of emergency workers as an example, and military people who are under extreme amounts of stress, and they take that home and they share that with other people, hospital workers, A&E doctors and
Yeah.
nurses.
Yeah.
And if you take that home without de-stressing first, you'll actually hand that over to the other people and then they'll take that to their workplace.
Yeah.
So it's about stopping that transition from one workplace to another.
Yeah, well, Merv, can you give us a little take-home tip? What's something that'll put a smile on our dial and make us feel better?
The main thing is to learn how to smile. All right. So you've got beautiful smiles there, but the smile that we teach people is to relax their jaw and to open their mouth. So we do that with the smile string. Can you grab your smile string? Do you mind? That's it. And just bite it. Pull up over the ears, drop the jaw. No, I didn't even tell you to laugh. You just started to laugh because you go, oh, what's going on here? So that's where we start, by opening up the people and just relaxing that jaw and opening up and allowing the laughter to flow from the body.
Yeah, well,
Great,
Merv,
Merv.
thanks for sharing your story and
My
the
pleasure.
process changing
you.
people's lives. So
Thank you
keep
so
up
much
the
for the
great work.
opportunity.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
For more details about Merv Neal's laughter yoga and his appearance at the Workplace Health and Safety Show, just head across to our website.